Alright, good morning everyone. We're doing a fresh quest on Deadfall today. It's going to be epic. We were really lucky actually. We weren't sure if there was going to be enough people to do this server. But looks like there is. It's nearly full pop. It's only 5 people off full pop, which is absolutely awesome. So, let's get on Deadfall, and it looks like I'm nearly dead. Yeah, this character's nearly dead. Let's finish him off. We'll get a fresh start. Haven't even got a knife to kill myself. Let's just go down here, let a zombie take care of it, and then we're off. Now it's 36 degrees today in Leipzig. It's not there yet. It's about nearly, well, late 20s, early 30s maybe. But it is going to be hot. So firstly, apologies if you're hearing some hissing noise in the background, but that's because there's a fan on me because it's damn hot. This guy's not doing too well, is he? Not doing too well, are you, bud? Come on, pick those feet up. Let's help you on your way. There you go. Run barefoot. Be one with nature. Where's my first cut? When I said fresh start, I know he's not exactly fresh, but he will be shortly. And the only time I ever end up starting out like this is when there's been some kind of massive queue on the server, so I've left the computer to do other things, thinking it's going to take half an hour, and I've come back and realised that I have been logged in. It does happen every now and again. Let's see if we can get that guy's attention. He can finish me off. Come on, bud. I need you to give me a fresh start on Deadfall. Don't run away. It's not like you're using your tracksuit for any kind of running activities. Hello, hello, hello. Oi, you, zombie. Yeah, shouting at you. Yeah, come over. Come on. Give me a little slap. Slap and a tickle. Thanks, bud. Yeah, good boy. Okay. Now we begin a fresh start on Deadfall. Oh, thank you for the like. Oh, first person on YouTube, and they've liked the content straight away. You guys are awesome. Well, you are awesome. But yeah, this is going to be a fresh quest. Okay, here we go. So we know that we spawn in facing north, and you generally need to go south or west. So there's our start. Let's go. Alright, fresh questing on Deadfall, and it's a raw start. So if you haven't ever played Deadfall before, this would be a good video to see how easy or hard or challenging it can be to get looted up. We've got about 45 out of 50 people on the server, so we oh, there's more stuff up there. So we should actually see a bit of action today. I think the well is down there somewhere, so I'll start on the... let me sort these ones out first, and then I'll work my way back down. But yeah, say hi in chat. Let us know if you can hear any hissing noises, by the way, because, like I said, it's going to be 36 friggin' degrees here in Leipzig today in Germany. That's hot. So I've got a fan behind me, but it's directly behind me and not in front of the mic, so you shouldn't hear any hissing noises. It'll be nice and clear. So hopefully in the next 10-15 minutes we'll figure out where we have spawned in, but for now I just got to loot all these areas out. I've definitely got to lower the sensitivity on my mouse. It feels a little bit shaky. I'm pretty sure we're heading that way. This does look kind of familiar. Check that. Now, if we're really lucky off the get-go, we can start off with getting a crossbow and a knife. Knife first and foremost. Knife kind of opens up all my doors. Okay, this area I think has been looted. Yeah, there should be more stuff than this. Well, yes, nothing. Nothing. Ah, Huron. Alright, we got a bit of a marker. Huron is the direction we're going. No. I haven't got the space for it. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know where I am. I'm also going to get the interactive map up as well, so you can see on the map exactly where we are. But we'll do that in a few minutes. We'll do that once we got to the other side of the lake. Not a promising start though. I mean, normally the spawn areas should contain a lot more loot than that, so... But the zombies are all back, so I'm hoping that whoever passed... Oh, that is a score. Yes, I need that. Come on, come on. Oh, if I can't get to that, I'll be really peeved. There, oh, there. Come on, Cleaver, Cleaver. Where? Show, just... Now take the door off. I can see it. See it. Got it. Right, got it. Damaged. You know, if you're ever going to find anything first and it's a knife, that's probably the best. Even better than a crossbow or a gun. But I don't want to use that to kill zombies yet because I... Ah, look at that. Dead survivor. I think that's a survivor. Well, that's actually still a plus, so at least I've got 6 disinfected rags now. And this is pretty good. And I can see that lass up there has got a backpack, so we need that. Can't complain about the start. You took a while. Can I please borrow that for storing my stuff? Thanks, love. I'm quite excited by this. Last few days I've been running Livonia, which is... I've been playing it during its off hours, so it's been kind of half to third population. So it's been a little bit quiet, and Livonia is pretty big, so you end up running around for ages. But Deadfall, it's full pop, and there's always... It's not an overly large map, so... Is that just a t-shirt, isn't it? Yeah. So we should find action pretty quick. So far that's a pretty decent start actually. And the thing I also love about this map is that I haven't managed to get out of the passage yet. I've been into the passage. I think my mod kind of was with me on the last attempt, so I'd gotten further into the passage than I'd ever been before. But I didn't make it out. I was kind of equipped for it. I was ready to make it. I just didn't know the way. But one other thing happened which I wasn't expecting, which was my shoes ruined halfway through the passage. So I started getting this constant bleeds that I couldn't really manage. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. So Huron should be just up here. I just want to see what this looks like. Oh, that's hot. How much space? You were 12, you were 8. I can't do it. I can't do it. If this was a Friday night stream, maybe. If this was Avalon, definitely. But not Deadfall. So that's Huron up there. But anyway, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. I've got one of my Kiwi shirts on today. See it? Little Kiwi. And a pair of shorts because it's going to be hot. And we'll probably be streaming for, I'm guessing, somewhere between 3-4 hours. And in 3 or 4 hours we should definitely be at the passage. Provided I don't get taken out by any freshies. What is that? Is that a Shamagaha? Scarf. Yeah, I'll take that. Good. Ooh, I don't think I've seen that design scarf before. That's quite nice. Looks a bit Burberry, doesn't it? Oh, that's right. I remember that. It was a weird kind of someone turned a container into a studio apartment. Okay, so if memory serves, Huron is like a circular town. Those are the ones I hate. Because it's really hard to remember where I came in, where I went out. It'd be nice if all the towns were just linear. I'd be able to loot them more efficiently. But we're going to go south from Huron anyway. Okay, so the first thing I'll do is I'll go right, deal with all that stuff, and then I eventually end up going left and I'll do all the center. This should be a dead end on the right hand side, so makes it a bit easier to loot. And do all of the stuff on the outside only because I'll forget what I've done on the inside. It'd be also really nice if I could find a decent player to run with as well. Someone that doesn't just, you know, come across as odd off the get-go. That's a good find. Oh, it's a bit... needs a little bit of TLC, but it'll do. I think a winter parka is one of the biggest kind of shirt slots that you can add with 30 slots. That's not bad. It's virtually the size of a hiking backpack. Which, when you look at me, you should be able to fit a lot more on that than you can on this thing, but hey-ho. Tomato's gone, rotten. Oh, what was that? What was that? What? Oh. Electrical repair kit? Might be a bit early for that. I'll take it anyway because I've got the space. Not much loot so far. I feel like I'm following another player. Because virtually everything's gone. Tourist map, I can show you where I am before I use my interactive map. Here we go. Shovel. Oops. Alright, so we're there at Huron. See that little hook on the left hand side? That's the end of the road that we're on now, and we're going to track all the way back around it. So we'll end up probably heading down towards net logistics and maybe across. If we haven't gotten enough loot by there and on a dagger for the passage, we will actually, yeah, I'll probably head south over this side. There's a bit more stuff. So yeah, that's where we are. Huron. Oh, I thought so. Thought you were on the roof. Another one. I really got to practice that little two-step power punch, because for months I thought there was only kind of two levels of punches. There was a regular kind of donk donk donk, and then there was the power punch, which I haven't got enough stamina for. But there's actually a two-step power punch, which is even stronger. Are you actually stuck up there? Are you that much of a muppet? Okay. Pliers. Okay, now we'll do all the stuff in the center. I need to find a way up there. But yeah, I'm excited to be doing a Deadfall adventure, especially with a few people on the map as well. I'm gonna drop that shovel. I just don't really ever use them, and I never get to a point where I'm kind of trying to bury stuff and stash it for later. Should be able to get to the top of this. There it is. Right. That rooster I'm going to take out as well. That'll be food for later. Some DFC, Deadfall fried chicken. So we're getting back to where I came into town. Let's see how many zombies I can kill without getting swiped. There's another spot up there I need to check. That doesn't open. Ooh, someone turned this into a base. No. Oh, that was a bit early. Yeah, I'm getting lazy already. Actually, I don't want to let them hit me too much because I do want to keep my winter parka intact. Despite the fact I got a ton of bandages. Ooh, bakalaka. You on? Oh no, I don't think I can. No, the scarf. High insulation, best. Ooh, best. We'll stick with best. I like the Burberry. So I want to do everything in the center first before I start making my way to the outside. Just going to swap those over because they're they're in really bad nick. This is probably the most methodical I've ever been in looting out this place. If I do find a head torch, I will be going through the underground sewer though, because that does really... the last 2 times I've done it, there's virtually been no loot, but that said, there's always a chance of a plate carrier down there, and that will save my life. Provided I don't starve or die of thirst first. Alright, I think that's every centerpiece done. Every center asset done. Okay, cool. Now we do the outside, and then we head on out of town. Done that, done that, done that, done that, done that. I'm not done all that, done that. This one in the center, though, I'm not sure if I've done. Door's still closed, so I haven't done it. Okay, now I've done it. I don't remember doing that one. No, I didn't do this one. See, it is hard, these circular villages, trying to remember what you have and haven't looted. Alright, where's that hospital? Should be... there it is. If you're empty, yeah, okay, this town has been looted recently. Normally those are pretty full. But there is a well, I think, just there it is. I can't actually remember if I've done that one yet. And I still have to get back to that rooster because I've got a knife so I can cook him up. So we are going to do the best to manage this heat as much as we can. Just checked our temperature. It is 31 degrees in here, in this room that I'm playing from. Oh, 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 oh. I'm going to actually try and tenderize my meat next time. Oh, now I'm going to try this too, actually. I've been told that there's occasionally guns up here. Occasionally being the operative word. This whole place has definitely been looted out. Yep. Alright, we're going to work our way from the end of this little dirt track. Should be here. Whoever came through here last was very thorough. Rotten. Jeez. I've not had much luck so far. Sometimes you see guns on those little ledges, on those little top of the stairs areas. Tea at all? Cool. I actually remember the last time I was in Huron, someone ran up behind me and just clobbered me until I was dead. Didn't even get a chance to react. I think I turned around and said hello. And then they were the ones responsible for saying goodbye. Alright, I'm pretty keen to move out of Huron because I think this place has just been totally looted out. I might even just move on from here. Oh, morning, kinda. Right, I think we are... Dun, 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 dun. We're out of Huron. It's funny, I found more loot in the first little camping village than I did in all of Huron. So the next stop will be... I'll keep running while I figure this... Ooh, unknown. It sucks that they've updated those unknown food cans to potentially give you the virus. Used to just be like a surprise. Now it's a not so nice surprise. This is what I was afraid of. Looting like crazy and still not finding food. Now I am at Red Apple and I desperately need to find food. So look, I'm going to quickly give you guys the map so you can see what I'm up to. So let me just load that up. 1 second. Only takes a split second. All right, and we'll go to browser. You can have a look. Where's the browser? Browser, here we go. Okay, so here's the browser. Right, so we are currently la-di-da. Mark the little Kiwi on the map. Okay, so we started here. We tracked our way down through here. We then just did Huron, blah, 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 and now we're here. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut across here because it's far less likely to have been looted. Anyone that spawned in that's looted out this place is probably going to be heading directly south and maybe going to the logging camp, or they could be going there. That might... I can't afford to go there because I need food. So, yeah, what we'll do is we'll cut across down to here, and then we'll also do that little military camp just there as well. Hope that makes sense. Unless the person that I've been following has got the exact same idea, then I'm in trouble. Okay, just finding anything is actually a good sign at the moment. So I need... there's just a little town down there. Yeah, you can just see it in the distance. Did the map help at all? Like, I don't know if this is something that I should permanently add into my streams, actually being able to show people or give people a little guide as to where I am on these maps. Yeah, if it's useful, let me know in chat. If it's not, just stay silent. You know what I should have done actually is, yeah, I'm not going to use those disinfected bandages. Every single shirt that I find now I have to cut up into rags. But that knife will not last. Good morning, Kinda. Hope you're well. I must be getting late for you. Or you're up super early, one of the two. Yeah, you can see where we started, just on the other side of this lake. Can't cut up a beanie. I don't think I've actually seen a boat in the back of one of those before. That's what we needed. Oh my god, and a rope. That was the best zombie that I've run into so far. So, Thank you, darling. And the rope was a massive score as well, because there's a lake right there. That means I can use the knife on digging up worms and hooks and stuff. Oh, and more food. Okay, so this was the right decision. Was that a cheeseburger bird in the game outside my window? What? Was that a cheeseburger bird in the game or outside my window? I can't. You've lost me completely there, kinda. What you been drinking? Always pays. Go off the beaten path. End up finding loot. Nice. Yeah, did that all that. Last one over here. If you see boats inland, do they spawn loot around them just like the ones do on the shore? I don't know. So yeah, I was very lucky to find that zombie with a can of beans and a rope. If I hadn't have found her, I would be needing to chop up a whole bunch of rags to create rope. But I still need to use this knife to dig out worms, which is going to probably destroy it. It was outside my window then. The birds in the game, or some maps, it sounds like... Oh, yeah. Okay. Cheeseburger birds. Right. Okay. Let's use this and get some worms. Oh, now I know why I should have kept that shovel. If I kept that shovel, I would have been digging up worms at light speed. Gonna just get 3 worms. Let's just hope my cleaver survives, because I still need to get a hook. Or 2. Okay. Bet that is badly damaged now. Yeah, it's badly damaged. Sticky stick, sticky, sticky stick. You're a bit big. So we're going to craft up a fishing rod, try and catch 3 fish. That should tie us over for a while. Combine that. Okay, we still need to get a hook. Just a little bush. There we go. I'll probably cook it up here as well, because this place will be pretty quiet. Fish in peace. So this will probably be the end of my knife. Oh, I still need to gut the fish as well. God, I hope it survives. I might just be a little bit clever and leave that stick at the front door here. Right, fishing rod, hook on, worm, fish. A white apple too, so this is really just a guarantee that we don't have to worry about food for a little while I head up the military place, which is not far from here either. Or a little military camp. This is the part of Deadfall that I like. Not too much stress. Could be catching a fish though by now. There we go. Hello? Where is whatever I just caught? What? That didn't make any sense. Yeah, let's try a different spot. That spot sucks. That stole my hook, worm, and nothing came in. Not even a pair of wellies or a frying pan. Maybe I pulled out too early. Don't say anything. This is clearly not a great fishing spot. They should be biting straight off the bat. Okay, finally, we actually caught one. Looks like it's only going to be 2 fish. Two fish, 4 fillets. Fish fillets give a little bit of hydration. Yeah, that'll be more than... We're also going to keep an eye on the server pot for this one, because about this time of day sometimes it goes down as well, and I don't want to be running around on an empty map. So we'll see. Anyway, YouTube, welcome to Thursday on Deadfall. Let's see if we can hit 10 likes today. That would be awesome. So if you're enjoying the content, you're hanging around for a bit, watching Kiwi fish, give us a like, help me grow. Boots. Crap. Didn't want boots. Now I have to get one more knife. I mean, one more hook, but then I can't. Let me fillet this puppy first. Okay, now I know that the next one is... Can I use pliers to dig out worms? No, of course not. Okay, this is going to kill the knife, but I just need one more worm. Just make it. Okay, good. Still badly damaged, that's alright. Now they say you don't necessarily need a worm for fishing, but it takes forever without a fish. Without a worm. But you still catch something, apparently. This is my DayZ ASMR. Just wait for that little rod to dip at the end. It'd be nice if they introduced more fish into this game. Alright, so I think that served its purpose. Cut that guy open. Four fillets, nice, and yep, cleaver's still working. Great stuff. I'm not even going to use my knife to be chopping down trees or anything else, because it's just gonna, that knife I reckon's got one more use in it. Save that for when I need it. And yeah, I can cut that up. I can chop that up and store it. And we need a piece of paper. Yeah, I think it'll be the paper that ends up killing the knife. So here we go. You got a decent fireplace? No, I don't like you as a fireplace, so let's try the other house. Actually, that house there. And now I found the matches. I could have used those a couple of minutes ago. Oh yeah, that was me. That was... Oh god, I thought that was someone else that killed that Z. I don't think you have a decent fireplace either, do you? Oh, you do? Nice, okay. Right. Actually, let's put you straight in. Don't need 2 pieces of kindling. Don't need more pieces of fuel. Did that not? Yeah, there you go. Okay, we're cooking. And normally at this point I'd arm myself and then keep an eye on the windows, but not much point. So I'll just check upstairs again, see if anything's spawned back in. Oh my god, so I didn't check that door before. Look at that. If I hadn't have done that, I never would have found that. So let's put that in hot slot number 1. Oh shit, I think that's cooking. Nice. Got a gun. Got some food. We haven't got any water, but we're okay at the moment. So far it's a pretty solid start. I mean, if we didn't find a crossbow, BK-12 is pretty good too. At least we've got something to defend ourselves with now. I'm also just going to quickly check, while that stuff's cooking up, I'm going to quickly check our server pop on Deadfall. Okay, we're back at full pop, so it's actually getting busier. Nice. Right, let's wait for that to cool down and then we'll be off. So the whole time that's burning, I'm attracting attention to myself. What I might do is, I'm going to be a bit cheeky. Now I'm going to cook myself a little bit, but I'm going to get out of here fast. See, my temperature's still going up. Just kind of get out of, see the smoke coming from there? That's a dead giveaway. I need to get away from that. And I'll keep running until my temperature hits yellow, and then I'll put the fish on the ground and let it cool down. So there should be a hunting stand somewhere up here. Somewhere. Okay, I think from that most pointy spot on the lake. Ah, yeah, there it is down there. No, that's not the hunting stand. That is close to it. From the most pointy spot up there, I head directly inland and I should hit a little military compound. Chances of getting some decent loot, but the next thing I need to do after that is focus on getting water. There it is. Let's see if there's a small chance there's a rifle in here. I thought I could walk up that. I can. Fingers crossed. Anything? Shimagaha. There, can you see that in the distance? Those sheep. How many shells? Oh, server's restarting in 10 minutes. Let's get to this military spot. So it's a little bit left. Normally military spots are at the tops of hills. I mean, from a strategic perspective, that makes the most sense. I'm just guessing it'll be up here somewhere. There it is. That wasn't too hard to find. Okay, we've got one shot with the BK. Let's just get some food in me first. Then we're going to hit that military, see if we can find a decent gun and some better clothing. Maybe a canteen would be handy. One more. That's a Z. Yeah, it's a Z. Okay, lots of Z's or a couple of Z's so far, so that's a good sign. Yeah, plenty of Z's. Alright, that's good. Just bring them out one at a time. You see me yet? Yep, come on. Tenderize his head. Unlikely there's another player here, but you can't be too sure. Shit, nearly walked myself into the barbed wire fence. Okay, let's just keep the gun out. Gosh, plenty of Z's here, so there's definitely no players. Unless they're being campy wankers and sitting around the outside of the space waiting for me to go in. That's a win. Take that. Bit late. This two-step power punch is, I'm really starting to get used to it. Yeah, we both missed. So, unless you see a plus symbol there, you don't need to bother checking their bodies. I've only just recently started doing that. But they'll always show a plus symbol if they're carrying an item of clothing that you can use. Okay, pants and shoes is all we've managed to gather out of here so far. That's not great, is it? Oh, and a vest. You didn't take much. And a canteen, hurrah. Okay, now that was definitely all worth it. Okay, so thinking, which way did I come in here? I came in here, right? So I need to go directly south and that should hit the wind farm. I think the server's about to restart in 10 minutes as well. But we had sheep over there, we can go and get some more food. But that takes care of the only shell that I've got. Tricky. Is there anything else over on that side of the map that's worth taking? There's Mohawk, which is a bigger town, but it's probably been looted. And that'll be the end of my knife. Just getting that meat, but I do have the space for a ton of meat, so let's do it. So there were sheep on that ridge, or goats, on that ridge just up there somewhere. Can't see him now. Mohawk's just over that hill anyway, so it might be just on that ridge. Unless I've gone. I can hear a cow or a pig or something up there. I think it's a pig I can hear. Damn it. Server restart. Alright folks, so we're going to be just 2 minutes. We will grab a quick coffee and we'll be back in with the server restart. So we'll be right back. Okay, let's see if it's loaded back up. Anyway, hope you guys are having a really awesome Thursday. That should be reachable by now. Come on, I wasn't that fast. Let's go. No, we're already connecting. Great stuff. So I got a coffee on the fly, and then we're going to quickly pick up, going to kill a sheep, which, being a Kiwi, kind of goes against a lot of my morals. And we'll head into Mohawk, see if we can get some more ammunition for the BK-12, and then we'll start heading towards... I'm wondering if we should do that. Yeah, I might head towards Oof Industries because I know now how to get down into that cave area where there's usually some decent loot. So we'll do that. So, loading up. It's always pretty quick to get back in after you've already been in the server. And to give you an indication of where we are now, we are... Ads. Let me clear the damn ads. Alright, so we are We're about here. We've just done that military compound. We're heading south, kill a sheep that's here, and then head into Mohawk over here. If you are watching on YouTube, please jump in, say hi. Let us know what country you're watching from. For me, it's coming up to... It's just turned midday. Okay. The sheep have gone. Has the pig gone? You know, it'd be an awesome addition to this map. Jet boats and water skis. And then just have a massive water skiing tournament right there. That would be amazing. I mean, if Babushka can add go-karts, why can't they add water skis? Okay, sheep have gone. That's a shame. Oh. There is something big over there. I think there's a deer up there. Let's go for that. So the idea is I'm just going to kind of gradually, continually loot up until but slowly at the same time keep working my way towards the passage. But if I don't feel like I've got enough loot to attack the passage, score, I will continue to loot up around it until I have... When I get to the passage, I should be able to find all the guns that I need. And I'll keep kind of heading towards that. I think it's a deer up there, or a steer or something. Steer towards the deer. Okay, can't get out there. It's like an old English house with really, really low entrances because everyone was shorter back in the day. Can I just walk up that? Yep. Should be able to see Mohawk over this ridge as well. Wait a second, wait a second. No, that's the wrong spot. I'm looking at the wrong part of the map. Deer's somewhere over there. It's hard to kind of sneak up on them when you've got only a shotgun, because the shotgun range is about 25 meters, or with rifled slugs about 50 meters. So it is not easy to kill them. And I'm pretty sure my... Let's just double check how close I need to get. Yeah, I'm going to have to get really close. These are short range. I was a bit closer than I thought. Okay, that's the big boy. There's that big boy. Let's take him out. Does it actually make a difference being behind them? Oh, bollocks. I think I caught him like a split second too late. Okay. Rats. I was right on the borderline of how close I could get to that thing. I did expect to see Mohawk down here somewhere, though. Yeah, he's back up on the ridge, but I haven't got to the... Oh! What's that? The heck is that? I have no idea what that thing is. Alright, we'll hit that thing up and then we need to go in that direction to find Mohawk. Oh, I'm gutted that shot missed. Just, yeah, it's completely empty. There's the buck over there. If I'm lucky, I can find another shell or two in here. Whatever this thing is. Okay. It's got its own moat. I can't see this on the map that I've got, but let's figure out what's in here. Looks like some kind of old commune. With assets that cannot be collected. Nope, I can't pick that up. It's a bunker. Oh, that was worth the trip. That was worth the trip. Dun, 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 dun. Fishing rod buy. Wait a minute, can I break down the fishing rod? How do I break it down? Break it down, break it down. Oh, how do you break down a fishing rod? Come on, chat. I need some help. How do I break down that fishing rod? Let me try. I'll add this first because I want to keep the rope. That in hands. Then can I add that? Nope. 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 Can't do it. Ah. Okay, I can't remember how to do it. Alright, but we got an SK. That means we have definitely got that steer. And a can of beans. This was definitely worth stopping here. Nice. And a well. Oh, this was a really worthwhile stop. And a grenade. Good lord. And another big gun. It's a beautiful Mosin. Buy a shotgun. Hi, Mosen. No, don't need that. Okay, that's two really good scores. I've never seen a Mosen and an SK in a place like this before. Let's get both of those things loaded up. I think for the Mosen I actually have some ammo for that. No, that's a 308. I did pick some up. Oh god, I picked up a box of it. That's it. So, and the SK, I think, yeah, it takes 7.62 by 3.9, which I don't have any of, but it's already packed three rounds. That's a really solid find. So we're actually in pretty good shape. Now I have to get paranoid about just holding onto all this stuff. And we'll have to start checking every single little hunting stand as well for scopes. Okay, none of those bottles here seem to be grabbable. What is that, head torch? No. Pretty well armed hippie commune. Okay. We'll empty this in here first. And we had a special delivery today as well, by the way. Behind me, I'm looking at a box with the Pioneer DDJ Flex 4. Picked up a set of decks. Got my wife's 40th coming up in a couple of months' time, and that's the system that I'm used to using every time my brother has it when I go to the UK, so I picked up the same thing, so I have to kind of get that set up. Not today, that's a weekend job. This will be the end of this knife, I think. That's a tough knife. Nope, full. Okay, let's go hunting. Since this place has done me so well, I'll just triple check the whole area. Gonna have to repair that winter parka soon. Okay, that'll do. Ah, different exit. Can't climb. That doesn't look like a safe thing to kind of bunny hop. Alright, seems to be one way in, one way out. I have to take a mental note of this place. This place was great. Okay, deer's over here. I can definitely easily take the deer out with one shot of this from a distance. It's over here. I thought it was on the left-hand side before. He must have moved back. Right, keep your ear out for that deer. So they were up there before. They must have just tracked back into the forest. Well, the woodland area. There, it's just, they're up here somewhere. There they are. Okay, where's Mama? Or Daddy? Where's Mama and Daddy? It's the little ones. There you are. God, I've still got that knife. Yep, that was the end of the knife. Well, not much meat out of that guy. Actually, now that I've got bones, I can make up 2 bone knives. I'm tempted to actually make a 3rd one. They're all so badly damaged, I'll probably chew through them. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying the stream on YouTube. We're going to keep going for as long as we can. I'm expecting my son home at any point in the next couple of hours, so when he gets home I'll probably log. But hopefully we can get to the passage before then. We've got some decent guns now, so... I don't think that that's going too bad. I mean, how long have we been running now? We've been going about, let's see, hour and a half. Hour and a half with this kind of loot. It's not too bad. I'm tempted to avoid Mohawk now and just keep heading south. Is that Mohawk? Yeah, I think it is. Just beyond Mohawk, there's a little boat rental place, and then beyond that, there is another little military compound. And you can see that high hill over there. That's the wall for the passage. I think. Not quite there yet. I gotta check that. That's the kind of spot that'll have a scope. If I can get a scope on either the Mosin or the SK, that'd be a big advantage. Sorry, advantage. That's when my Aussie accent comes back out. It's funny, they're teaching my son English. He's in a German school and he already speaks perfect English, but he obviously has to do the English lessons just like the rest of the people in his class. And there's a few English words that the teacher apparently doesn't pronounce like me correctly. Like Gloucestershire, should be Gloucestershire or Gloucester. Southwark, which is spelt Southwark, so she needs to correct her pronunciation on that one too. But yeah, that's quite funny how they teach these kids to pronounce things, because they're teaching them how to pronounce them phonetically. But lots of English is not phonetic. Okay, so I don't want a pair of binoculars. Nothing here. I think that's south. I think I've actually been heading very, very east. But that's okay. Yeah, sun will be going down. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely south in that direction. So I'll just check out what this little built-up area is over here, and then we'll head south. Southwest, even. So if I see any freshies of any sorts around these areas, there's only one reason why I'm going to kill them. I've got a lot more to lose than they have. That's definitely not Mohawk. Yeah, I've gone very, very east. Just going to keep the Mosin out, because if there's anyone spawning around here, I'd be in trouble. Yeah. This is far east. Okay, let's just get out of here. This is a danger being here. The only thing that's going to get out of this area is a bit more food. And a car battery. Oh God, you haven't got much on, have you, bud? You must have come from that hippie commune. You tough little monkey. I'm trying that double tap jump, double step power punch. Okay, I'm just mupping all of that, so let's just get you killed, take your food and go. Okay, where's the sun? We need to be heading kind of towards the sun. The sun's over there, we need to be heading south. Not going to spend too much time checking out this area because it shouldn't be much that we need. Sun, there, okay, good. We definitely went very, very east. So Mohawk is basically, sorry about that loud little thing in the mic. Mohawk is just down this road. It has made me a bit nervy though because I'm in Freshie territory. In Freshie territory, I mean, look at me. Of course they're going to go for me. So let's just get out of here. Oh, thank you, Professor Pickles. Yeah, I did get a nice 10 days off there in Greece, which was lovely. I've been spending a bit of time on Livonia, but yeah, we're back on Deadfall. Well, thanks for jumping in and saying hi. I have to admit, I'm kind of, while I'm running, I'm actually checking my phone at the same time because my youngest, my 10-year-old boy Ollie, he's only started making his own way home from his new school for the last 4 days since school started back in Germany. So I'm keeping a kind of a close eye on where he is using Find Friends, just to make sure he's okay. And if anything kind of starts to go a bit awry with his direction, I'd suddenly have to cut the stream because I'd be worried about him. But so far he's good. So far he's halfway home. Thought you were a player for a second. Alright, so we are heading... We're heading towards Onondaga, something like that. And we'll start heading towards the passage now. I've got enough food, got some decent guns, just haven't got a scope. Should be good. And this was my first life on Deadfall, which was a nice change. If you get past that initial part where you just get a bit of food and a knife and stuff and you just get started, you're usually fine. And as long as you stay off the beaten path a little bit, you're usually okay. I need to kind of be heading in that direction though. Because the passage is exactly southwest of me at the moment. What are you? That's a player. This is Mohawk. There is nothing that player will have that I want apart from a light. And I don't think he's going to have much on him. I'm just killing for killing's sake if I'm going for him. Yeah, there he is. Which is fun, but it's not why I'm here. Attracting any attention. I'm asking for trouble. I'm not here. Yeah, well, I mean, I could go for him, but I know he's not going to have much. And I don't want to kill people just for the sake of killing them, so it's not really my style. So I'm going to carry on. I mean, the fact that I'm pretty well looted now and back at a spawny kind of area is not a good combination. If I was any deeper, of course I'd be going for him. But I could see he wasn't really packing anything worth taking. And I've got plenty of food. So that was the right choice. Let people have their game. See, you should so have water skis in this game. Yeah, that's south towards the boat rental place. I actually need to head over there. think I can see a dead something in the middle of that broadwalk area, so... I think that's a lake. It's not exactly like you can steal your boats from there anyway, so it's probably a good place to establish a boat rental business. Anyway, sorry, mindless. Let's carry on. So look gang, the fam's nearly home. I would love to keep streaming, but I don't like streaming when all the family's around, especially the kids. So what I might do is I might end the stream in a couple of minutes. Yeah, I think I'll need to deal with the family, because yeah, like I said, don't like streaming when they're around. And Ollie, my son, is nearly home from school. But this is always the case, right? I mean, with YouTube, you need to be on at least 4-5 hours for things to really start picking up. And I didn't want to log when I was around a player, because that's just not sportsmanlike. So where's the sun? We're still heading south. We should be heading that way. I do want to head kind of south though, because there's another military camp in about 5-10 minutes walk down this way. But yeah, look, if you guys are up for it, I will be back online in maybe an hour and a half or so. And I'll restart the stream. But yeah, I can't do a mammoth extended session and then try and manage my kids in the background, because once Ollie gets home, I have to go and pick up Charlie in about another hour's time. So I'd rather just focus on the boys for a little bit and then do a proper stream a little bit later on. So I'm going to call it there, folks. I will come back on in about 2 hours' time. Thanks for watching that part. So we're halfway through on Deadfall. We're about a quarter of the way through on Deadfall. We'll go a little bit further on. But thank you. If you haven't seen me on YouTube before, please like and subscribe. It really helps us grow. And if you're on Twitch, not even sure, I haven't checked if anyone's on Twitch. You guys are always there, so you're awesome. Anyway, I'm going to sign off on that point. Kids are nearly home. Thank you for watching the morning stream. We'll continue on Deadfall a little bit later on today. Until then, have a good one. See ya.